What's going on, folks? Zeke here with another banger of a video, and that is an understatement about the device I'm going to break down for you folks. Now, this device has been out for quite some time now, and I'm a little late to the game, but you know, as a fan sitting on the sideline, watching the coverage on this device, watching the welcome reception the community has given to this device, lurking in the Biscuit server and talking with Hedge himself, this is just a phenomenal, amazing device. And I'm talking about the Biscuit Pro. Like, I'm sorry, I was going to try to draw this out, but I'm even going off script. That's how excited I am about this thing. Like, aside from ward driving, aside from being a wireless scanning powerhouse, this thing is so much more. And I'm going to show you why in a few seconds. But I just want to say, first and foremost, Hedge, if you're watching this, thank you, brother, for one, creating something truly remarkable, and two, supporting the channel, getting this thing on the desk so that I can break it down for my community. I just want to say thank you so much, and I don't want to be a fanboy for too long, but let's go ahead and get to the desk, crack this thing open, and talk some more about it. All right, so the first question that we need to address is why. Why should I buy the Biscuit Pro, or why should I even look into the Biscuit Pro? Well, I'm going to tell you. As you can see, the Pro places itself in a pull category of other pen testing tools that maintain a small footprint. Now, the difference between the Pro and those other devices is that those are standalone devices, meaning they have their own screen, they have their own display, they have their own input buttons. They probably have a lot of porting, versatility, and an SD card slot. Now, why is the Biscuit Pro so unique and, in my opinion, still winning on top of all those other devices? Well, I'm going to paint a picture for you. So imagine I'm just a dude. I order a coffee. I sit down at my table and I'm sipping my coffee. I've got my phone out. Now, imagine I place the Biscuit Pro on the table. What would the common person think when they see this? They wouldn't even bat an eye twice at it. The reason being, I'm just a dude sipping coffee looking at his phone. They probably would think, oh man, that's a really cool power bank. Or, oh man, that dude is really weird. He brought a really thick coaster from home. But we all know that's not true. We all know that this is a highly capable platform and it's headless. The reason why this device is so amazing is because it utilizes your smartphone. Now, by doing so, you can obviously tell that this display versus this display is going to be 100 times better. One thing that this device has over the others is the GPS features being utilized from your phone. Now, because the way that you interact with the Pro is through the app, it uses the GPS features on your device, which are different than other devices when you're hooking up an external antenna, mainly because this is a smartphone. Not only do you get your fix, but you can also triangulate your fix off of the towers near you. That on its own is a game changer for me. Like, once you test this device, you're going to know what I'm talking about. All right, so I am going to go ahead and break this thing down, but I'm going to pass this off to past Zeek, where I was doing some delivery ward driving earlier today, and show you guys just how powerful the wireless scanning capabilities ward driving with this device truly are, especially paired with a Node. Why, thank you, future Zeek. Past Zeek here. One sec. So it is butt cracking down early here on my end, but I am super stoked to be delivery ward driving finally with the infamous Biscuit Pro and Biscuit Node setup. All right, so as you can see, we do have a external power source, which we kind of don't need because I'm pretty sure I can charge everything with my car. And these two paired together are just going to go all day. So anyways, as you can see, I got my Biscuit Pro. Shout out to you, Hedge. Really appreciate you for sending this to the channel. Appreciate your support. Go check out the biscuitshop.us. Definitely get yourself inserted into the Biscuit server on Discord, which is also linked below. Now, this here you've probably seen before. I actually just uploaded a DIY biscuit guide video. I actually flashed this little guy with the nerd, shout out NerdSec. I actually flashed this guy with the Node firmware, and they actually already paired together. Now, I did have some problems getting completely updated, but I'm pretty sure it's still going to work because when I went to the app, it still picked up the Node. So we are going to go ahead and field test with today's delivery war driving, and I'll keep you guys posted. All right, so we are at my favorite destination to start delivery driving. What is Chick-fil-A? I promise you, this is a money-making parking lot. All I do is just wait for the ding to go off, and off I go. Pick up a delivery, drop off a delivery, and rinse and repeat. Now that we have the Biscuit Pro and a node, I keep saying nerd, I'm so sorry. Now that we have the Biscuit Pro and the node firmware, I almost said it again, the node firmware that is flashed to my old Waveshare C5, we'll see if we actually collect even more networks on my delivery routes. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, folks, so we are back at the desk, and as you can see, I have not broken this thing down yet, but I wanted to take a quick statistic break. So yesterday in my demo, we were able to pick up a little bit over 3,000 networks within the span of 14 minutes. Looking at the data now, especially running a Biscuit Pro and a node, it's just night and day. Like I'm picking up like 14,000 on one delivery route, whereas before that it would be like 7,000 almost. Now, that's nothing to toot my own horn at, but I just still think this is an amazing device with amazing firmware. And if those are the results that I'm getting, especially war driving, this thing needs to be in my EDC. All right, so now that we got this thing open, let's go ahead right off the jump, talk about the two chips that do all the heavy lifting and thinking for our Biscuit Pro. All right, as described by the Biscuit Shop webpage, we've got the muscle, and that is the ESP32C5. This MCU provides our Pro with dual band support, which also allows us to audit modern high-speed networks all around us. This is the muscle that takes care of all of the wireless scanning, packet captures, and attacks. Across the way, we have the ESP32 Room 32E, which allows our Pro to think. It manages Bluetooth connectivity. It's the bridge that allows our Pro to communicate with the Biscuit Manager app on your phone. Allows us to have the ability for OTA updates, monitor the battery life, and it also allows the C5 to do its thing without having to worry about anything else. Now, what I'm about to share with you is something that I actually touched base on a little bit with Hedge about and confirmed, and it's super sick. Now, you guys know I paired a Biscuit node with my Biscuit Pro. In doing so, you increase the wireless scanning capabilities of your setup, and you increase the networks that you actually pick up while war driving. But it doesn't stop there. If you pair a node to your Biscuit Pro, head over to the deauth icon. Under the basic, targeted, and manual tabs, you will see something that says Mesh Deauth Mode. Now, under that is the description. One node plus one Pro will attack in parallel. Now, the reason why this is sick is because if you think about it, parallel means that they're working simultaneously, not one and the other. The node is the helper and the Pro is the boss. So that means we have increased packet output, we have a wider coverage, and we have multiple radios, which means stronger and faster combined effect. Think about it like this. If one person throws a rock at you, you can dodge the rock and punch that person in the face. But if multiple people throw rocks at you, you're going to have a very bad day. Now, remember, only throw rocks at your own systems, at your own clients. I'm just kidding. April Fools, don't throw rocks at anyone. And if you are going to throw rocks, if you are going to test, the Biscuit Pro on a system, make sure that it's yours. Make sure that you are in an isolated environment for sure. And always, if you are testing another system, make sure you have explicit permission to do so. Now, here is where I'm going to leave you guys for now with the Biscuit Pro. And I'm only saying that because I actually have to get back on the road, raise some more money for DEF CON, and test out a little something ultra for the vid that's going to drop tonight. Stay tuned. This week is all about war drivers. Next week, it's all about firmwares and applying all the tools that I have in shop in real case scenarios, or just explaining them if I can't replicate any demos for them. Now, please stay tuned. I appreciate your guys' time. If you could, please help me out by shooting a follow to the Instagram page. I really want to grow that platform too, and just keep everything even Steven, if you know what I mean. But nonetheless, my name's Zeke. Thank you for your time. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.